Welcome to our channel. Make sure you subscribe, like, and share our stuffs on this channel. In the news today, Mr. Adams Oshiomhole said this: if this continue to go down, Mr. President, then we will beg you, there'll be 2M. What does 2M means? According to the report from Symphony TV, Adams Oshiomhole, former national chairman of All Progressive Congress APC, has strongly proposed that President Bola Ahmed Tinubu should run for a second term in 2027. Speaking at a public event, Oshiomhole suggested that a massive demonstration, a 2 million man march, might be necessary to rally support for Tinubu's leadership, and emphasized the importance of national unity. If this continues to go down, Mr. President, then we will beg you, there will be a 2 million man march that must exemplify our own national interest. Oshiomhole declared. He stressed the need for unity and focused political action to secure the country's future. Oshiomole's remarks were an endorsement of the current leadership, which he believes has made significant progress in various sectors. He noted that those in power must consistently promote their achievements, reminding the public of the mistakes made by the previous administration. The oppositional business is to demarket the reigning party that led that is leading, Oshiomhole added, highlighting the role of opposition parties in undermining the government. Reflecting on the party's past successes, Oshiomhole stated, I did it before, Mr. President. We did it before. He called for the APC to continue championing its successes and work on policy areas such as tax reform and leadership accountability. We are working on the taxation system, Oshiomhole affirmed, underscoring the importance of addressing foundational issues of governance. Oshiomhole concluded with a message about leadership, emphasizing that true leaders must not use the past as an excuse. The basic in leadership is that you don't say, this is how I met it, this is how I left it. He encouraged leaders to focus on what they are doing right and continue pushing forward regardless of the challenges. Oshiomhole's comment reflects a strong belief in Tinubu's vision for the country and his readiness to support the president in the upcoming election should he decide to contest in 2027. Well, Mr. Adams Oshiomhole is planning a 2 million man march for President Bola Tinubu so that he can, in quote now, accept to run again for a second term in 2027. I don't know what will have, required this. Maybe there are feelers that Tinubu might not want to contest again. Who knows? Nobody has said that. We didn't hear from any angle. But from the tone Oshiomhole is bringing, probably a Tinubu behind the closed doors may be saying something along that line, or maybe they are trying to read his body language, looking at the situation, the challenges ahead, and they are cooling tax before him. Even in this first tenure, what he has been able to do, and the response and the reactions of the public, and also the activity of the opposition in this issue. But there are certain things that Oshiomhole said in this statement that I want us to, really put key interest in. Number one, he's trying to say that leadership shouldn't be, saying something about what they've let before, they met before, and that's the way they leave it. It's a continuum. So if anybody comes to power, they should be able to at least move the country from the current level to another level, even if you have met everything in a very bad shape. If it is rotten, you cannot sit back to health. That is a job done. Then another person can pick it from good health to a stable health. That's another level. So a leader is somebody that takes responsibility, because the way he put it is that the basic in leadership is that you don't say, this is how I met it, this is how I left it. So he encouraged leaders to focus on what they are doing right and continue pushing forward regardless of the challenges. It is clear, for anybody to become a leader, you have come to face challenges. Leadership has its baggage of challenges. You inherit everything holistically, whether somebody has done it right or not before. As soon as you assume the position, you need to begin to bear the burden and carry the burden holistically, and then try to make sure you push it forward. When we say you push the challenge for your world, the challenges will be pushing you, and you begin to solve them. That is the forward pushing. You solve them one by one. A leader need to focus on what they are doing right, and that's a key thing, because you are bound to see things that are discouraging, and Oshiomhole is trying to call on the to the attention of the president to focus on what he is doing right. He also made mention of the tax reform and then governance accountability in this administration. If the tax reform is a key thing for the government and it's going to give good result, because there is a lot of dust that were raised when this tax reform was first placed, before the Senate. If it's going to give the best of result, the president should keep pushing forward and continue to face the challenges, solve every challenge, teething issues that come along with it, dot every I and cross everything, and make sure the right thing is done. And at the end of the day, of course, Nigerians will be the one to benefit from it in the long run. Majority now in this case, because some minority may not want to allow such, but as long as the president take his stand and push it forward, and the best is given to the people, of course that is the right thing to do. Then we can also see that Oshiomhole has a strong belief in Tinubu's vision for the country and is ready to support president in the upcoming election should he decide to contest in 2027. Of course, there is something I want to say there. Maybe a Tinubu has shared some of his vision with an Oshiomhole before an Oshiomhole could bring out his chest full blast to support Tinubu to run for power in the next election. To a large extent, that he said they are going to stage a 2 million man march across the country, to exemplify their own national interest. He stressed the need for unity, you understand, and political focus, focus on political action to secure the country's future. A 2 million man march, just to check the political strength of Tinubu and the support of the people, just to check the pulse of the public. Probably they will want him again or not. And Oshiomhole is also saying that we need to focus as leaders. I mean, the Nigerian leader now, the need for unity and focus political actions on political to secure the country's future. I think that was the advice for the president, and the president will need to do that, because there is a lot of distraction truly in this country, a lot of distraction. The president needs to focus to make sure that he paddle the canoe of Nigeria's economy to a right destination, and the ship of Nigeria as a whole shouldn't hit any rock in his hand, but he should be able to direct it out of the current storm and into a safe haven. And that's going to be the best, and may even require that the people give him another mandate come 2027. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel. Make sure you like and also subscribe. Thank you.